Welcome to the monthly release highlights for Okta's Workforce Identity Cloud. We will go over new generally available features and early access new features. Let's get started. Generally available features. Breached password protection. Protect your organization from the impact of passwords that have been compromised. If Okta determines that an Okta username and password combination has been compromised based on the data collected by our internal threat intelligence pipeline, Okta records a system log event, expires the user's credentials, and requires the user to update their password before they can use their password to sign in again. Depop available when creating OpenID Connect apps. You can now require the demonstrating proof of possession condition when you create an OIDC app. Previously, this option was only available after you create the app. This streamlines the process of creating and securing OIDC apps. Increase to inline hooks. The maximum number of inline hooks an org can create is now 100. The previous maximum was 50. New system log event. The user authentication universal logout scheduled system log event is fired when an admin manually triggers universal logout against an app instance. It contains information about where and how universal logout was fired. This event is only fired once. Let's wrap up with a look at early access features. Enhanced dynamic zones. Use enhanced dynamic network zones to define IP service categories like proxies and VPNs, locations, and autonomous system numbers that are allowed or blocked in a zone. Same device enrollment for Okta FastPass. On orgs with Okta FastPass, the Okta Verify enrollment process has been streamlined. Users can initiate and complete enrollment on the device they're currently using. Previously, 2 different devices were required to set up an account. Users no longer need to enter their org URL during enrollment, and the enrollment flow has fewer steps. This feature is supported on Android, iOS, and macOS devices. To enable it, go to Admin Console Settings and turn on Same Device Enrollment for Okta FastPass. Access Request Conditions and Resource Catalog. This feature provides a new method to streamline your access requests for apps, entitlements, and groups from the app's profile page in the admin console. As super admins and access request admins, you can set up app-specific access request conditions that define requester scope, access level, expiration for the access level, and the approval sequence. Based on your active conditions, requesters can request access to an app or app access level directly from their end-user dashboard. Compared to request types, this approach allows you to reuse existing relationships between users, groups, and apps defined in Okta to govern access instead of recreating these in Okta access requests. This feature also integrates the app catalog in the end-user dashboard with access requests to make the process of requesting access intuitive and user-friendly. You can also view and edit a user's access duration for the app if the app has governance engine enabled. Continuous access is now post-auth session. The Continuous Access tab in Authentication Policies is renamed to Post-Auth Session, and Continuous Access widget is now Post-Auth Session Violations widget. The Continuous Access widget in the Identity Threat Protection dashboard is renamed to the Post-Auth Session Violations widget. Continuous Access Violations are renamed to Session Violations, and Continuous Access Evaluation is renamed to Post-Auth Session Evaluation. Okta Education Services is excited to announce new additions to Okta's Secure Identity Commitment Learning Series. Take this free training by visiting the Security tab on okta.com/training. Thanks for viewing the release highlights for Okta's Workforce Identity Cloud. For additional details, please visit the Okta release notes and help article links which can be found in the video description.